My name is Rita Collins. I'm local to Huddersfield now. I'm not originally from here. I've been doing quite a bit of weaving since I started it at S2R in Huddersfield. I've actually got my own loom now. It's a tabletop one, not a massive one. And I've been just doing little bits and pieces on my own really so far. I actually joined S2R, which is Support to Recovery, probably about 2 years ago now. I'd been having a bit of a tough time because my mum and dad were in a bit of a bad way. So I stopped working and I needed something to occupy me. Doing the classes was really good. It was so helpful. We went through various bits and pieces of stitches you could do and different effects and different things you can actually weave with anything at all. And once I got my own loom, I was still nervous about setting it up, it has to be said. But obviously once the lockdown came in, there were no more classes, so I just had to crack on with it. So I decided for my first one I would make a COVID-19 tapestry, which my sister said, "What are you going to do next?" And I said, "COVID-20, and I wish I'd never said it now. We lost our mum 2 years ago, pretty much just before the whole COVID thing started. It'd been a big run up to it. My mum had dementia, and my dad was trying to look after her and wasn't coping very well. We managed to get her into a home, and pretty much soon after my dad died because he just couldn't cope without her. So we were looking after her quite a lot. It was very hard work. It's not something I'd like to see again. But my mum passed away at the end of October, and we'd planned a holiday in the Lake District in the end of March. And it was my time to try and have a bit of me time and try and focus on what I was going to do next. We booked to go up there, and when we got there, Boris had locked us down, so everything shut down. So when I came back, I decided to make this tapestry. And the start of it is based on all the waterfalls and the fields, the little lambs and cows and everything that was there. There was daffodils everywhere. It was pure Lake District. The weather was beautiful. We had to come back early, so we came back on the Monday. And from there on, it was all this stay home, stay safe. You know, put a mask on if you can. Keep clean, keep washing your hands, all that kind of thing. And there was all the things you couldn't do. There was the teddy bears in the windows. And it was something to keep me occupied, really. And it did, because you had to think hard about it. And obviously I had to use all the wool and the bits and pieces I already had. Couldn't go out and buy any. So I just kind of thought about all the different things that led up to it. While we were up there, we saw lots of animals and birds of prey and everything. It was like, I don't know, it was like the world was opened up because it was so quiet as well. So I carried on doing it, and I put my teddies in the window, and it's kind of layer upon layer of starting with the holiday and then going into the dark clouds of, you know, it going on and on and on, and just not knowing what we're doing, putting the teddy bears, having the rainbows, the messages of stay safe. And I couldn't think how to end it because it wasn't ending. So I just left it as like the blue skies, you know, hope for the future, really. That was all that was then. I had to put in the NHS because they did so much hard work, and they still are. I can't begin to imagine what it would be like to be in the hospitals at that point. Even just walking past it, you felt scared. And it was just my inspiration to make sure that they were recognised for everything that they did, really.